Good morning, my fellow SAP students. What I'm doing today is I'm making a video, and this video is called Preparing to Study for SAP. And the reason why is because SAP is such a complex program that you need to organize your studies. So at the moment I'm studying SAP 5 So what I would suggest you do is I would suggest that you put your studies into a spreadsheet like I have done. And as you can see over here, this is the spreadsheet that I started. And if you go on to column K of my spreadsheet, you will see where I am endeavoring to develop my personal lesson plan to study for SAP. So lesson number 1 was log on to SAP, which I've downloaded that video onto YouTube. Lesson number 2 was 64 modules into SAP, which I've uploaded that problem into YouTube, not downloaded. And lesson number 3 is preparing to study for SAP, which is the module that I'm talking about today, just to give you some insight into the best way to study for SAP. So if you go to SAP 5 which is the page that I have opened up to put my training in, that because SAP has so much information in it, it's not enough just to write all this information that you're going to be putting into the system on a sheet of paper. You need to keep that information organized. And the way that I personally decided to organize the information that I was going to put into SAP for my studies was to put it into a spreadsheet. And you'll notice on the far left hand side of the spreadsheet you have the different variables that you're going to be putting into the system, and then the subsequent columns on the right side will be the various exercises. And so that way, when you are working with SAP, if you forget what you have entered at one point and you need to go back and refer to that at another point, then you can always go back to your spreadsheet and look at your spreadsheet and find out exactly what you have entered. So I will conclude my presentation on preparing to study for SAP, and this is just the system that I have developed to help me study. If you find this presentation useful, I'm glad. Then, even if you don't find it useful, well, just discard the information. Goodbye.